Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Sushil Ramola, my panel members on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I'd like to convey our appreciation to Vicky for inviting the ILO to be part of this Global Skills Summit 2016. Clearly, Vicky has always brought together a lot of knowledge, a lot of experts around the skills dimension of the world of work, and the ILO very much appreciate that. And clearly, the issue of skills and migration is also an important dimension of the world of work today. As the chairperson mentioned, we are in the globalization world, and migration is very much part of that world. But actually, most probably, migration also has helped shape globalization. People on the move from one continent to the next bring new dimension to the global development context. So yes, indeed, the world today is on the move. The number of migrants has increased from 173 million in 2000 to over 240 million today. So that's a huge increase. And 150 million of these are actually people who migrate to work. So that's a significant number to shape the world of work at the global level. Economists repeatedly show that labor migration makes a net positive contribution to growth and development in countries of origin and countries of destination. Migrant workers are agents of innovation and change, but the public and political discourse on migration transcends such facts. What is evident increasingly today is to strive for effective policies and programs so as to capitalize on the potential that migration offers. And at the same time, look at ways to mitigate the brain drain, the social costs, and the exploitation associated with it. The development potential of migration and also the cost of migration feature prominently in Sustainable Development Goals. I'm sure everyone is familiar with the Sustainable Development Goal or the 2030 Agenda. If not, do look at the website. The discussions and the recent global dialogue on migration and development have affirmed the importance of what the ILO has been promoting as the Decent Work Agenda. That of promoting effective labor migration governance, protecting migrant workers' rights, promoting social dialogue and sustainable enterprises, and addressing labor market needs. Last week, the ILO hosted the experts meeting to adopt a set of fair recruitment guidelines. Next week, the world's leaders will be meeting on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly in New York for a summit on refugees and migration. This is expected to result in a global compact on migration that reflects the importance of the issue to member states around the world. The governance of labor migration obviously is a complex labor market issue, is central to the ILO mandate, and it will certainly feature in these discussions. Our Director General, Mr. Guy Ryder, he always try to advocate for much stronger governance of migration and labor market governance, and he feels that the international community as a whole haven't done enough a good job to ensure that migration is a win-win for sending countries, for receiving countries, for workers and enterprises. Therefore, together, all of us have quite a bit of work to do together. Sound labor market assessments and skills recognition for fair migrant workers to reflect the more globalized labor market will certainly be a key theme. There is considerable potential for skills development and recognition of systems to positively impact the functioning of the labor markets for the benefit of employers and workers, both within a country and across the borders. In our increasingly interconnected world, job matching across national boundaries has become ever easier. Migration can help to meet unemployment or underemployment challenges at home and also address labor shortages in destination countries, and can prove to be a win-win for both countries of origin and also countries of destinations. In a number of countries, migration provides an opportunity to earn higher incomes, and remittances transfer home are crucial to the health, education, the livelihood outcomes for migrant families and their communities. We have seen from our work over the years that upskilling migrant workers and recognizing their skills has multiple benefits. Firstly, it can facilitate recruitment and job matching, making sure that employers get the workers they need. This includes migrants going overseas and also applies to those migrants that have been skilled while working abroad and are looking to re-enter the labor market in their home countries or in their original states in the context of India. Secondly, from a rights protection perspective, skills can help to increase opportunities for better wages and working conditions. Typically, a worker with more skills is less dispensable and in better position to negotiate or bargain with an employer. And thirdly, for countries of origin, an investment in skills enhances the reputation of the country as a source of qualified human resource. And this could lead to expanded markets. And in the context of India, I remember that when Honorable Prime Minister Modi launched Skills India initiative, he made it explicitly that India will invest in skill training so that India will also provide top-notch skills workforce